Hello everyone and welcome to Limbo for the PC. This is actually one of my favorite indie titles for the PC, and I've really been looking forward to playing this, so I'm excited to be doing this for the channel. So we're just going to start a new game here, and not a whole lot is explained about this game. We just kind of wake up in what appears to be a very monochrome, grayscale world, and we're... In fact, I can't remember if I hit a button. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we wake up. And like I said, not a whole lot is explained. We wake up, we're by ourselves, and in a very strange... It's hard to describe the landscape. I remember when I first played this game, it's like I spent an inordinate amount of time just kind of wandering around, just trying to take in the sights. So when it comes to these types of games, the first thing you always want to do is go left instead of always right. Because that right there is one of what are many, I think they're supposed to be eggs. Anyway, they count towards achievements. But yeah, in games like this where you always go right, at the beginning of the game or at the beginning of the stage, always go left too. Oh man, there's so much to take in. This game is fantastic, and I love how much emphasis and how much attention they put into getting that setting just right. I mean, look, the attention to detail, like in everything in the background. Oh gosh, everything in the back. Oh yes, a bunch of spikes there. Nothing too foreboding. Everything is everything in the background is slightly blurry. I mean, it's like a nightmare almost. This whole game reminds me of a nightmare that I would have had as a kid or something like that. It's creepy and it's atmospheric, and it just really adds to the whole feel of the game. This is by far one of my favorite indie games ever, and playing and beating through this game was without a doubt one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had, pretty much ever. So this will probably be several hours, not several, but a couple hours worth of hearing me sing the praises of this game, probably to the point where it's obnoxious. So you have my apologies for that. And right now, we're just kind of exploring. There's a lot of stuff to take in. Later on... Oh, that's right, yes. Sailing the seven seas here. Later on, there will be some pretty diabolical puzzles, and I've run through a good number of them in my practice runs, but I'll do what I can to... When it comes to multiple tries or multiple deaths, I'll do what I can to edit things around to make it cohesive. I don't want it to be... 10 minutes of me struggling for one puzzle if I can't remember how to do it. So I'll try to make things relatively smooth. And of course, depending on how things go, I might end up speeding things up or slowing things down, or if things get really crazy, I might do a couple death montages. We'll see what happens. I'll try not to get too obnoxious with it, though. So here's what I guess could be considered our first puzzle. We've got to drag the boat up to serve as a makeshift platform, or step platform, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, nothing too crazy just yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here we go. Hides a little bit. That's one of the only real drawbacks to this type of art style, is that it makes it a little bit hard to plan out what things are grabbable, or what things are interactable within the game. That comes into play specifically in one part, not too terribly far from here. I'll be sure to point it out when I get there. Yeah, but just look at that. Look how cool that is. There's so many opportunities where you're just given these chances to look at the background. And I mean, maybe it's because this is all from a kid's perspective, but everything seems so fucking gigantic. I mean, look at those trees. They look so much larger in perspective. And here's what appears to be a bear trap. Trust me, you do not want to step on those bastards. So, just give myself ample room to jump over them. There we go. And as you might guess, pretty much anything that does damage to you will kill you just instantly. There are infinite continues, and you'll start relatively near where you died. But yes, there will be plenty of times where you get your ass kicked. So there's this meat dead animal thing. Oh shit! I don't want to jump off there because there's a bear trap right there. So it doesn't quite hang down. It hangs down too low because there's too much weight on the rope. So what we're gonna do is use the bear trap to our advantage. I don't know if that's actually the name for it. Claw trap? Bear trap? Something like that. And there we go. Now we're good. So now that eases off some of the weight, we can make that jump lickety-split. So the puzzles are relatively simple for now, but trust me, they will not last. we're getting to some more cavernous environments. Slightly more cavernous. Actually, the environments do change pretty well. I mean, it's pretty impressive transitions, I would say. Once we get there, oh god. Oh man, all right. I guess that's supposed to be a rock. It looks like it's furry almost, like a gigantic fur ball coughed up from a cat or something like that. Spoiler alert: there are no gigantic cats in this game. I know, for those who were hoping for something more, I do apologize. Alright. Sooner than later we're gonna also... well, I guess I won't spoil it, but... And here are some... yeah, okay, here's some more rope areas. I don't think we can quite reach that one. But we will have to... actually, well, no, I'll just keep pushing forward. Here we go. Okay, I knew there was something along those lines. Because we cannot swim, is another thing. Our character is just like, I don't know how old this kid is supposed to be. In fact, I don't even know if he's given a name within the game or otherwise. But he cannot swim, he can't survive very long or very high falls. I mean, for God's sake, he's just a kid. But we can at least swing back and forth on this rope. Try and gain some momentum. And there we go. Alright, now we're good. There's also... there we go. And one more. Actually, maybe that's the... oh, okay, well, first off, yes. Just push this down. There we go. I don't know if you could quite hear it, but that splashing sound was the sound of it. Oh, there it is. You can see it up top there, the upper left-hand corner. And what's kind of hidden is that rope, just right there. There we go. Now we're good. Actually, maybe I should climb up a little bit. Alright, cool. That should be enough. Alright, and one more. One for the money, two for the show. Here we go. And of course, I don't get the little notification tab for the achievement, because I've already gotten most of the achievements. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get all of the eggs, or whatever. I'm just going to call them eggs. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get all of them in this playthrough. It's been a while since I've played this game. I mean, it's enough so that I can... oh god. Oh, whew. Enough so that I can remember most of all, like, the crazy tough puzzles, but I cannot remember all the egg positions or the egg spots. So, but there are videos out there on YouTube that will show you all the locations. In fact, I had to use a couple of them myself. So you see right there, I kind of had to... oh, is that going to be enough to make the jump? I better push it a little bit closer. But pretty much the instant your head gets above water is when you die. I think that's enough to make the jump. Yes! Ooh, man, it's getting darker. More sinister. In fact, I think I've got one of my favorite parts is coming up pretty soon. Yes, yeah, so note the bear trap, and I like that the little boy kind of looks up to notice it. Note the bear trap in the tree limb, but we can't quite reach it. But don't worry, soon enough we'll find a way to get it down. And it's right here. This fucking spider. Oh, shit. So, one thing the spider can totally fucking kill you. It will skewer you like a shish kebab and have no qualms about it. So what we're supposed to do, there we go, is have him hit the ground like that. If we check, oh, suddenly it's balanced on the precipice of that branch. So maybe a couple more times and it'll cross the event horizon for that thing to fall. So again, gotta get a little bit close. Come on, and... ah! You can kind of hear it. So the idea here is that we cannot really get past that spider. I haven't shown it, but he will fucking massacre you if you get too close to him. He will, like I said, he will skewer you like a shish kebab, and it's pretty gruesome. What we can do, however, is use the bear trap against him. So you gotta line it up, though. That's the tricky part. Come on. You can do it, dude. Maybe you have to stand still. Alright, there we go. Ha! So there we go. So he's got three... he's got more legs, obviously, but two more that he's got pointed at us. Alright. So far, so good. Oh, shit! I was standing too... well, now you've seen what it looks like when he fucking impales you like that. Jeez.